living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Good evening, everybody on Let's Talk Sports. We're back. It's just before the World Cup final. We've got Italy, Jet. How we doing, buddy?
Doing good. How you doing? How you doing?
What we doing? And we got Smithster 99 Matty's with us as well. How you doing, big guy?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad to be back. I know you guys missed me like hell last time.
It was not the same without you. It was not the same without you.
I mean, we could definitely handle it, but we were missing someone.
It definitely didn't have that flow. And apologies to anyone who tried to tune in yesterday. More apologies to people who are tuning in now and actually seeing us, but you know, things happen. I was too busy. I was living my best life. 49ers won on like 5 a.m. Friday morning. So by the time the show was supposed to start last night, and my head was just gone. So
I don't know what you mean. This is potentially the most organized show on the Let's Talk Sports Network. I think we've proven that over the last couple of weeks.
This is the most organized, the most show that they have.
I love that. I love hearing that.
And the sad thing is, we're almost at the end of the Qatar World Cup. Perfect.
Oh,
it's perfect. There it is. It's almost like a freeze frame of that.
You do realize you need to get that all the way to Qatar for tomorrow, right?
Somehow you got to get on the plane and get there.
I'll overnight it. I'll overnight it.
You'll be fine. I know Italy Jet's going to miss seeing that little intro video so much. So much.
I think even if the three of us ever talk about football in the future, like even if it's, you know, like Premier League, Serie A, whatever, I think we still just chuck that intro in. I think that's the thing.
Yeah. I already told Italy that if we do the Champions League, there's another one coming. I'm going to have to put another one together that's equally as freaky.
No. I got the green light from Dan. He said we could do whatever we want football wise. Anything.
That's a dangerous open.
Dan, you silly.
What have you done saying anything?
Hey man, it's all good. We're good.
The village.
Why is everyone quiet? People should be pumped up. Come on.
They are actually flying. Actually, absolutely. They're doing it right. Anyway, should we?
What are you doing to me?
What are you doing? Right.
Right. We're going
where are we starting? Where are we starting?
We're starting at how well we did the semi-finals.
Oh Jesus. I'm scared.
We got a lot of red colours, basically. We're on a downward slope. We're on a downward slope, and we went bad for the last couple of rounds. So,
all right, that's
just admit it, right?
Dude, my cousin gave me so much crap for this too. He was just like, dude, you're crazy. It's Messi and Mbappe and Croatia, whatever. And I'm just like, you never know. And
they turned up.
They did. Really turned up. They're for real now. I'll give it to them. They're for real now. I'll give it to them.
We did not get close to this one.
I think. I think we all assumed it was going to be a bit of a tighter game, but I think if Argentina are going to play like that, they're going to beat 99% of teams on the planet pretty comfortably. So,
and then this happened. Yes, we got this one wrong. I'm blaming Italy. I mean, you know, it was one of those. We bought into the Morocco feel good factor. He was like, "There's going to be a draw. They're going to do it," and I was like, "I had to go with it." And it was like, "Yeah, he was right," and it didn't. Although,
it is
fair play to the Moroccans, they gave it absolutely everything.
Yeah, it came down to the end.
It came down to some very dodgy refereeing decisions.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started with that.
World Cup refereeing comes into
World
question
Cup refereeing
time.
Matty, that's on our review show. Let's be honest. There's going to be a World Cup review show where we rip the refereeing and all the other bits and pieces that we've not.
I cannot wait for that. I am so excited.
I think. I think the thing is, right, because obviously I know I wasn't here the last show. Obviously, we obviously got to talk about the Morocco game, but although Morocco only got knocked out in the semi-finals, and unfortunately they obviously lost the third place game today.
Yeah, right.
I think really let's just hands to Morocco, because it's not even as if the road that they have had has been like an easy one. Like you look at
Yeah,
who
it's
they've
not
had
like
to
they've
come
come through a
it's-
group, and it's not like they've kind of just swan through an easy group and they've got a lucky one, have they? They've had to
No.
battle through.
They have put in the
Yeah.
hard yards to
Dude,
get
Yeah.
here.
Croatia
And,
too. Both teams. Both
yeah.
teams. Hats
That's
off to
kind of
both
what
teams,
Croatia do, though. Like, they just sort of like, I guess, you know, not like expected it from them, but almost when they were doing it, it was like, oh yeah, fair. Like that's
It's Croatia.
just kind of
It's what
how they
do.
go
They
through
kind of just
tournaments. But I mean,
grind things out. Yep.
this Morocco team, and I think it does highlight a lot of other things. Like, you know, you've got players like Hakim Ziyech who can't even get like a game for Chelsea, but you know, does such incredible things for his national side, and it's like, oh my, like, oh. Just
Amrabat looks like he's going to get like a £50 million contract from somewhere soon. There's a number
understandable.
Of
I mean,
even
beating
who?
Is it Amrabat? Was it?
Oh
Is it
yeah.
Yeah, he's
still a Fiorentina player though, but I don't think he's going to leave Fiorentina though.
Well, apparently he's snubbed Liverpool, which I thought was
that was interesting.
That was a brave move. Were Liverpool in for him, but I mean to snub them is a interesting step.
I mean, if you love where you're playing, I get it. You know,
and it's interesting. You see these players from Morocco and places like that. You know, if teams have given them a chance, you think there's a little bit more loyalty with them than there are some of the players from bigger nations who are used to kind of moving around. But yeah, fair play to Morocco to get to where they got to, semi-finalists. You know, first African nation to get there.
Cheers, buddy.
Chin chin.
Cheers, guys.
Morocco.
Cheers, guys.
It's to Morocco.
Good. It's been good. It's been good.
They have been a blast. They've been a roller coaster, and fair play to them. Hopefully, they can, as a nation, take the positives and not remember they've just lost the last two games and they lost the semi-final, whatever else. They came fourth in the World Cup.
Right.
I think
Fourth.
if you offered that
For crying out loud.
to any Moroccan football fan before a ball was kicked in Qatar, they would have said you were stupid. Like,
amen.
It's like, get
amen,
out, you're mad.
Yeah.
They'd have taken it, but they'd have been like, you're mad? But of course we'd be happy. And now here they are. So
Morocco changed the game. They changed the game. Like, this is not just your dominant teams anymore. I mean, a lot of teams changed the game this tournament. It's
there's
phenomenal.
A lot of big
I love it.
A lot of the big nations, as we talked about earlier in the group stages, there were a fair few of them who didn't make it out, which we expected. So again, we're stealing stuff from the roundup show where we go through who was the most disappointing and everything else. But
I'm excited to go through that whole.
I cannot wait.
That roundup show is going to be.
I cannot wait for our next one. I'm going to yell so loud.
It's going to be.
Volume's going to have to be. It's going to have to come with a warning. That one. Dan's going to have to
tell my wife you just need to shut up for like an hour.
There's going to be some. There's going to be some juice.
Dan might have to record that one and put some filters on it before we go live.
It's going to need some trim. It's going to need to trim some stuff.
If anyone would like to be the producer of the World Cup shows, by the way, applications in the comments. It might be a very hard job.
And more shows to come.
If anybody wants to try and rein us in and control this.
I mean that in itself, that's a lot. So,
that's a slightly worrying.
That's a lot.
That is a big responsibility.
Yeah, good luck with that one. So the big one. Where are we going with this?
Well, congrats to Croatia on the third place team. They won 2-1 today. Congratulations.
Well done to Croatia for winning.
They made it.
Nobody wants to win.
And Morocco made it close again. Exactly right. I didn't even get up.
I didn't even watch it. I was like checking the score, going, yeah.
Well, this one.
Geez, what do we think, guys? What do we think?
I keep going back and forth because either way, this is fixed. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, I mean it's been fixed to get to this. It's been shall we say massaged to be this final, right?
I would say that's fair.
It's just it's
the Messi handing the. Is it Messi handing the torch to Mbappe?
I really think so. No, I'm serious. Like I think not only that, it's infuriating that we're talking about that. Because everyone loves Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, Haaland so much, but this is ridiculous now. Like this is just ridiculous for me. Like I'm not even excited to watch this game. I'm going to watch this game, but like if Mbappe wins, Messi passes the torch right to Mbappe. Him and Haaland will be the new Ronaldo and Messi. And then you're going to have your other players that are going to be, Lewandowski and, the guys are getting older.
On the outside.
But this is like set up too perfectly for Messi to win. and only Mbappe, and only France is the only one that could take it away from them.
I think that's what I'm so stuck on. I feel like looking past France
Pisses
is
me
like
off.
so hard to do, but it's like it would just be such a fairy tale
Swan
thing,
song
right?
moment,
Like,
right?
yeah,
Right, exactly. Like, yeah, that's too good
'Cause,
to be
like,
true. Too good to be
Too
true.
good. It's like he'd win it, he'd score the winning goal, and then
Yeah.
go, "Thank you, sunset time.
Right.
I'm hanging up my boots. I'm not
Right.
playing again." And you're
Right.
Yeah,
like,
see,
"Oh,
this
really?
is something I
Kiss
heard,
the ring.
and
Kiss
I
the
haven't-
ring.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since I saw it. But
There you go,
what do
Matty.
you boys think? I keep hearing that if Argentina win this World Cup, does
Yeah.
Messi just say, "I'm done"?
Done.
Like, does he just hang
No.
up
The
the
whole
totally?
No. No.
The full thing, or
No.
just for playing
There's
for
no way.
Argentina?
He's
Yeah,
in
that's-
negotiations with PSG and Inter
Yeah.
Miami, though. That's the thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
think
feel
he
like
hangs up. I think he hangs up his number 10 Argentina shirt.
For
Okay. I
sure.
think he
I
does
think
that.
he's going to
I think
retire
he goes-
from
yeah.
Argentina. That's
because he's
fact.
already said that he's not
Yeah.
he's not playing in another World Cup, which is fair.
Yeah.
Like that's 4 years away.
Yeah.
So I guess there's other things.
And he
before
says that now, but if he goes and plays in the US for 4 years, which is kind of like kick around football for him, right? He'd be like barely having a break.
Hey, it's
to
getting
kind of
better.
be
It's
the-
getting better. Hey, it's getting better. It's getting
Come
better.
on now,
Little by little by
I'm
little.
walking here.
Little
All
by
right,
little,
come
little
on.
by little, little by little. But still, it
Racist
wouldn't be
bastards.
the. Oh well.
Thank you everyone for watching
That's
Let's
me
Talk Sports.
Welcome to Let's Talk Sports Adult.
My God.
But yeah, if he went to go play for Inter Miami and stuff like that, it's a couple of years holiday. Will he be tempted because he's suddenly be the face of? It's got him again. Will he be the face of the 2026 World Cup? It's in the US. He doesn't have to travel. Maybe, who knows? But yeah,
That's true, actually. I
knows?
hadn't thought about that. Yeah, that might.
It might be enough to tempt him out of retirement.
Ooh,
But yeah,
ooh,
I mean, I don't.
ooh.
As you say, Messi, if he retires from international football, but then suddenly he's sunning himself on Florida Beach, and then the guys come knocking and go, "Hey, we're in the World Cup. It's in, some of the games are where you're living right now. Do you want to come and put the shirt on just for old time's sake?" Would he be able to say no?
It depends on who's going to be there. If Di Maria, Pardes, all those other guys, DePaul, if they're all there, then maybe. But other than
If
that,
it's a totally new team, it might be
Yeah,
it might be a
might
bit
not. I
bitter
don't
for
think
him
it's
to
worth
just
it.
kind of
That is true. Because I
Parachute
feel
in,
like
right?
this.
if all his boys are there, then yeah, I think you'd see him doing it. But no, I really do think this is the last time we're going to see Messi in Argentina uniform.
If
That's
they
fair.
win, do they get in? They don't get in, do they? It's not automatic anymore.
No, I think literally
holders
the
No,
to
they
only
still
be-
got to
team
go
that-
through the Euro qualifications
They
and
still gotta
Nations League
qualify and all that.
qualifications.
I think literally the only team that automatically qualifies is the host nation, isn't it?
So that's why they're.
That's
putting
what
it
I
in three
thought.
different
Did
places.
it? Was it new?
Which
Is there
is,
something new?
No,
Oh,
it's
actually,
always
yeah,
been
because
the
it's
way.
split across 3 countries, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, how are they going to do that one? Is Mexico,
Oh.
US, and Canada all going to get a spot? Although there's going to be, aren't they giving a spot to everyone at the next one? Isn't it up to like 828
Oh yeah, there's
teams
going to
or
be
something?
every single country in the world. I think
Every
once
country
you're
that kicks for
entering,
football,
to be fair, yeah.
and 28 group matches or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Just they're going to take a whole year out of football.
Yeah.
Anyway, we digress. That's the roundup show. Hey, by the way, stay tuned for the roundup show. It sounds like it's going to be great.
I think there's going to be some serious juice.
I think so.
I've literally just looked up. I've got it in front of me. This is what Google is saying. I don't know if people have voted on this or Google is predicting the probability of who's going to win this game. It's got Argentina 35%, France 34%, and it going to extra time is 31%. So even the world genius that is Google is fairly split on this one.
Other search engines are available, by the way.
Yes, sorry. Definitely not sponsored by Google.
Not sponsored by Google or any other type of engine, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Listen,
Ask Jeeves just not about give us that money.
I don't
You're
think this
still at
is.
it.
I've been going back and forth to see if this is going to go to extra time or not. In a perfect world, I think it should. But I really do think that these guys don't want to go to extra time. I think this is going to be settled in the.
They don't want. I
all
don't think
90
they want the
minutes.
risk. If they go to the extra time, you just know
Oh,
that it's
yeah.
30 minutes of not losing,
And then
and
PKs.
then it's
yeah.
penalties, and nobody.
So you're not-
Neither
you
of those
don't-
things
But hey, if you look at the track record with the Euros, it went to penalties. If you look at the Nations League, it went to penalties. If you look at now,
Most of the semi-finals and
it could be
quarterfinals, they went to
bad.
penalties, didn't they? So
are you
Even
thinking it's
Copa
not gonna be
America
like,
Copa America got decided. Copa America, where Messi and Brazil were in.
Mhm.
I mean, that went to extra time, and they won in extra time. So
what are we thinking? Are we thinking it's going to be like a cagey final? We think it's going to be like open? Because I mean, these are two very good attacking units. Like it's kind of hard to see it being
it's hard to see it being
like
1970 Brazil.
non-explosive. But then,
Yeah.
how many finals do you actually watch that are proper lights out?
Ding
football,
dong
right?
end to
Yeah.
end. It's very rarely, isn't it?
I really do think this is going to be a 2-. I think this is going to be 2-1 at least. Somewhat.
Right.
I can't
that's
pick
nicely
who, though.
sitting on the fence, though. That's nicely getting splinters, but yeah, somebody's going to win it. But
let's go for it.
somebody's gonna win
Mbappe can wait 2-1 Argentina. Messi finally does it. Oh, let's go for it.
Says he's getting
Matty,
the
I like
strike
this
from-
side of you. I like that.
I've taken a week
decisiveness.
off. I need to come out with some
You need
big
to come out
plays.
with the banger. Yeah.
Need
There
to
you
remove
go.
those
This-
planks
You know
from
what? You know
betwixt my
what?
cheeks.
You know what? This is a fixed World Cup. You know why not? 2-1. 2-1 Argentina.
Messi
2-1
scores a clearly offside goal
Yeah.
to
Clearly,
finally win.
penalty given because somebody breathed on him.
Messi scores directly from a throw-in.
It's
to win.
someone
From the kickoff, he just
Yeah.
rolls it in.
Someone
and then-
did this to Messi. Oh, my ear. Oh, my ear. And then, penalty.
Or it's a free kick that he hits
Red
the rock, he
card.
scuffs along the
Deschamps is
ground. and-
deported.
Oh, my ear.
Something
Messi
like that.
wins the
Loris
World Cup.
dives over the top of it.
Right.
Yeah. And all
No,
the
I'm
French
gonna
team
go
walk
for it.
out with really big pockets.
I might be getting carried away with the pure romance of it, but it just
No, I mean, why
it
not?
just feels like it is just meant to be. And I think there would also be
Yeah.
something so poetic of all the teams to overcome it would be this France team who've been so ridiculous this whole tournament. Obviously, other than that, I guess
didn't even
blip
need
game that they
Benzema.
had.
They didn't even need Benzema.
Exactly. The fact that they're doing this without the current Ballon d'Or winner is just disgusting.
Who apparently
Props to
snubbed.
him.
Did you
Oh, I
read
love him.
today? Did you read today that he
Yeah.
snubbed the invite?
Like he could have come back or something, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you
kind
guys
of
wanna
he's
keep-
pissed at the coach. He is super
He's just
pissed
kind of
at
said
the coach.
no. It's like,
Yeah.
you didn't pick me.
livid.
You haven't
He's
used me all
livid
this
right
time.
now.
So what happened? So he could have. So was the injury not as bad
Yeah.
as they thought? Like he could
Yeah,
have come
exactly.
back,
And he could
kind
have
of
came
thing.
back, but he didn't want him to come back. The coach didn't
Yeah.
want him to come back.
Basically, it was the niggle that he probably
Yeah.
been in at for the group stages. Would have been back
Right,
for the
right,
the
for group
knockouts,
stages,
but
yeah.
Deschamps went, "Nah, get out."
That's a bold
What a
call
super-
from him.
what a-
So
What
Benzema's
super
just gone.
sub.
"Psh."
What a super sub that
Could
would
you
have
imagine
been.
if you're struggling and you just suddenly go, "Oh,
Here,
who's
let's
going
look
on?
the thing,
Oh,
though, is
the World
is
Player
that-
of the Year."
Is that now going to be like an overarching thing? Like if Argentina do get this done, is it going to be
Oh, yeah.
like a
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
well,
That's
nice
going to
job.
be the
You
top
could have
story.
had Benzema, yeah.
That's going to be a top story. I bet
But
you.
completely ignore that.
Dude.
Wipe out the fact that France strolled this World Cup
Dude.
in
Because
effect, right?
That's
But
not
the one
Yeah.
loss that they've got was I can't even remember who it was against. It was
I
like
mean,
the
all
last group
these
stage
coaches,
game
though.
or something, wasn't it? So,
All these coaches have brought back big time players though that have been
Yeah.
injured. Like I mean, look at Marco Verratti in the Euros. He didn't play
Mhm.
half the time. They came back in the group stage, and I think that was one of the reasons why we won. And then and then any other big time guys that came back. Sterling came back this
Sterling
tournament.
flew back in.
I mean, why
Neymar
not have
came
the
back.
Ballon
Why
d'Or?
not have-
Why not have the Ballon d'Or guy come back? Even though
It's mad. Even if you didn't need him, right?
yeah,
even
even
if you don't
Morocco,
want to, yeah, like even if you don't want to,
Morocco's
like,
guy is it Buffon? Buffon.
Sofiane
He had
Buffon,
an
yeah.
injury. And didn't he have? Someone had an injury for Morocco, and they
Yeah.
knew it was risky, but they put
The
him
centre,
in
no,
anyway.
it was a
just to
centre
play.
half. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
central defender. Yeah, he was
Oh,
like
that's
literally by
right,
the end
yeah.
of the
And
game,
he
he was
came out,
limping on
yeah.
one leg. He was like, "No, I'm coming out. I don't care."
Yeah.
It's like, because they needed him. But as you say, if France are losing the final 2-1 and there's 10 minutes,
Yeah.
15 minutes left, and
Right.
Deschamps needs a spark, and he could turn to his bench and go,
Oh,
Okay,
man,
Benzema.
what
Okay,
a
Kareem,
spark that would have been.
"Wow."
That's what I mean.
Oh.
Even if you don't want to, like,
Right.
Even if you
change
hate
your
the
like
guy, right?
core
Even if you
setup.
personally hate the guy,
Yeah, if you don't want to change your
For the
starting
chance to
11
win the
because
World
this
Cup.
team has like carried you through the tournament, fine. Like, don't
Yeah.
don't change it. But like you said, imagine being in that scenario and being like, okay, who can we? Oh, we can bring on the Ballon d'Or winner. Wow, that might change the game. Like, yes,
That
of
might be
course.
something we could do.
Do you guys think this has something to do with Mbappe? Because Mbappe has a lot of hate with people I mean, not a lot of people like him on PSG. Do you think this has something to do where like he wants the moment? Do you think he wants the moment? He loves playing with Giroud. He loves playing with Giroud, but like, do you think this might be him? Do you think this is just him being
nice
what
background?
Dude, what the hell? We don't care about the 49ers, man.
Oh, sorry, I was checking another screen and then realized that it moves this
Don't worry about it.
Professional all time.
Congratulations.
All-time professional there.
Good man.
What do you think?
Maybe.
I think maybe because it sounds like Mbappe is one of those petulant sort of characters who wants the spotlight on him.
I do get that. I get that, and I think like ever since obviously he got that massive PSG contract where it was like
huge.
He's having a say in like players that the club sign and stuff, and it's like I get that like it's a different game now. Like players are just inherently more powerful than they used to be, but that feels like a very pivotal moment of like, oh god, like we've gone that far now. Like,
literally, we've given over all control to the players now.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, and then Ronaldo might go back to Real Madrid now. I'm hearing, so I don't even know.
He's training with them at the moment, right?
Exactly. Yeah, he welcomed it. Yeah. But Carlo Ancelotti, though, he's not going to be here next year for Real Madrid. I heard he's rumored to go to the international level now.
Well, I heard
Brazil,
Mexico or something.
Brazil,
yeah.
Brazil and Canada.
I mean, why
Brazil
not?
and Canada. That's who he's rumored to be with.
I mean, he's won everything, right? Why would you not? Yeah. Why not go spend
I would love it.
Your next 4 years?
If he was on international level. Oh, I would love it.
He'd be an incredible. I mean, he'd be an incredible manager wherever he goes. To be fair, like he made a pretty dreadful Everton team.
He's my favorite.
So I mean,
I mean, that was probably a highlight of his
greatest achievement. Yeah, that's doing a lot with not very much.
Think about that though. Think about that though. If he goes to Brazil or Canada, because his wife is a Canadian Italian. Think about that. If he goes to Canada or Brazil and he wins a World Cup, dude, that would look so bad on this coaching staff.
Oh,
that would look so bad. Even Canada, and I love that Canada coach. So that's crazy because Ancelotti he's that kind of guy that
he could go anywhere. I mean, you look at it, and it's the one thing that's not on his resume, right? He's won absolutely everything else.
Yeah, it is the one.
Did he win the Euros? He didn't win the Euros. Yeah. Right? Oh yeah, that's right. He hasn't won anything international. My bad. That's right.
So yeah, he's not won the European Championship because, as you say, he's not dipped his toe into international squads. But yeah, he's won from a club level perspective.
There's not much he has.
Come to Italia.
Could you imagine that Italy with Ancelotti in charge? Oh my god.
Oh. Well, I can't do this.
Not to as an English fan. I would rather not.
That team might.
For you guys.
That would be beautiful to watch, and it would be
absolutely
so good.
There'd be oh my goodness.
Yeah, I still think Messi's going to.
We'd all be digging out some strange sort of my great grandfather was Italian and whatever else. You know, wed all suddenly be wearing Azzurri blue and everything.
Oh
yeah,
come
always
home,
be walking around with the.
A lot of those. Yeah, a lot of hand gestures would be happening.
But
all of the hand gestures.
Yeah. Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, Ancelotti's the one player, and we talked about it before, Italy, but Ancelotti's one of those coaches that would elevate any sort of national team to a different.
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
one of those teams that are just on the cusp or almost there and need that. Like I think we mentioned Mexico. This one of those teams that if they had a coach like an Ancelotti or a Capello or whatever,
that's true too.
It suddenly brings them from one of those also ran teams who never quite make it to being right in the mix. And
that's true too.
It would be great for Canada if Canada could get him, as you say, keep the other guy as assistant coach, right, or something, just motivational, and he could learn from. But getting him in if he's got that Canadian link for the
his wife's from Canada. She's a Canadian Italian, and his second favorite team for the international level is Canada. That's a great route.
Make it happen, Carlos. Make it happen, Carlos.
That's a thing. That's a thing. Like, I mean,
come on, Canada FA, throw money at the guy. Throw the money at the guy.
I want Mancini out so bad anyway, so like I'm just done with this.
Yeah, give Carlo the money he wants.
All I want for Christmas is Ancelotti to manage Canada. I think I've discovered what I want.
No, first I want him to play for Italy, then I'll definitely do Canada. We'll do both.
So let him come to Italy, win some stuff, and then
Right.
go enjoy Canada. That
There you
kind of
go.
job.
I'm done.
Okay,
I'm done. Yeah.
got it.
Do it. He should retire, live on a yacht for the rest of his life. Whatever. Do it.
Fair.
Oh, wow. That was really you can hear bugs. You can hear bugs. Are you okay, Gary?
He's alive.
He's alive. What happened?
God, this takes me back to lockdown.
It takes you back to dial-up. Sorry, yes. My mum just picked the phone up and cut me off.
Why have I been locked out of RuneScape? Who's on the phone? Yeah, I don't know.
But no, okay. So I think Messi is going to score a penalty. I think Alvarez is going to score that first goal. Alvarez. And then I think Mbappe is going to score that one goal. I think this is Messi.
So you think the big hitters are going to come, but Argentina?
So Messi's going to get the first. Did you say
second? He's going to get the second one. It's two Cinderella story.
He's going to get
two Cinderella.
I think I'm going full Cinderella. I think it's going to be like 1-1. It's going to be like 89th minute, and it's going to be like
free kick or
some like ridiculous Messi free kick, and it's just going to be
take off
like
his shirt. He's going to show the number 10 to everybody. He's going to not
kiss the badge.
Right.
Cristiano Ronaldo fans everywhere erupt into tears. It's going to be perfect.
Right.
Oh my God,
this is going to shoot. This game
will happen. It will. It's either that, or suddenly the French will forget how to tackle somebody, and it will be Messi doing one of those mazy little runs from the halfway line, and all the French players just falling about, not tackling him, and Maradona-esque. The second Maradona goal, not obviously the first.
To be honest, if France won, would you guys be cool with that?
No, because it's France.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
They knocked us out. I would never.
They knocked us out. They're French.
Would never buy a croissant again, to be honest.
Well, there you go. Oh, hey, I got my answer.
Absolutely not. No.
Not that we want to leave you on the fence, right?
Not
unsure of anything there, but
no,
that's fine.
Not in the slightest. Viva.
I mean, we're not supporting either of these teams, but we want Argentina.
Right, we don't want that. Yeah.
All right. I'm purely just supporting Lionel Messi. I have no other dogs in this fight.
I don't even like Messi, so I just want to see a good game. That's all I care about.
To be fair,
I hope it's a good game. I hope it will be. I don't think.
I don't want it to be like a stupid VAR call. Like a
It would be nice if it was decided by a Messi free kick where we all just sat there and went, "Oh, okay, fine," and that was his sunset moment. Then I don't think any football fan would truly begrudge that sort of ending. Even if it's been manipulated, if it's been massaged in such a way to be this final, but even in the final it then happened, I don't think anyone would really be like, "Oh, I didn't want that." But that's what we hope. But as you say, if we hope it's open, we hope it's done in 90. We hope it's a game that's enjoyable, worth watching. And as you say, the swan song fairy tale moment happens. He finally gets it. Bit of magic, a bit of a free kick or a twisting mazy run and rolls it into the corner to win it. Why not, eh? Why not? Let's buy in. Why not? We've had enough magic in this World Cup. Why can we not have one more?
Yeah, exactly. I think this whole World Cup from start to finish has been kind of everything you'd want from a World Cup. Like, there's been upsets. There's been some absolutely ridiculous games of football. Like
ridiculous scorelines, ridiculous games.
There's been the fairy tale. Like, there's been everything, and it's almost like to make this World Cup not like perfect. Obviously, there's problems outside.
Review show.
Moving on.
Roundup show.
But in terms of from a footballing perspective, I think just what would finish this off is just for Messi to finally get it done and be like, do you know what? Like, Mbappe, I know you're coming for the crown or whatever, but like, I'm still here.
I've still got it. This is my moment.
Not yet. Yeah. I think that's all I want. I think that's it. Then, like you said, Messi can just sail off into the sunset, disconnect the internet, and fly to the moon or whatever. Done. Right.
Yeah, I think he could do that with his left foot. Anyway, he could probably bring the moon under control with one touch as well.
It's true. I think he's got more talent in his pinky toe than I do in my entire existence.
For this means more. This game in this tournament means more to Argentina than I think any other team anyway. Because it's like this is Messi's last time. This was just like a comeback tournament for Ronaldo after all the scandals he's been having. So it's just been.
I think in the shop window.
Exactly. So Argentina, This is kind of like, oh my gosh, we actually won a World Cup. Oh my gosh, Messi got us this World Cup. Like it's all based on this setup being Argentina.
But then flip side, here we go. I'm just going to throw this one in. Would that be too much pressure on Messi and Argentina to get it done? And then you consider
Yeah,
France,
hell yeah.
the first one of the only, only the second team to win back-to-back World Cups.
Yeah.
I mean, whichever way this final goes, it's going to be a big
second.
It's just going to be history. It's going to be history no matter
history
what.
making one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
Whichever way this final goes, it's going to be a result that is going to be, I guess, like pleasing for like a different reason, right? Like if France win it, I would obviously be upset. Like, I'm so invested in like Messi finally winning this World Cup, but you'd kind of have to respect the like consistency of being able to not do it once,
back-to-back World Cup.
4 years apart, still getting the exactly right. Like you'd have to be like, fair.
You'd have to nod. You'd have to tip your cap to him and go, yeah, okay, fair play.
100%, 100%. Like whether you
begrudgingly, of course,
whether you like the team or for geopolitical reasons, whatever, right? But it is what it is, right? You'd have to be like, fine.
Okay, fine. Win one World Cup, you got lucky. Win two,
fine. But yeah,
I think we're all bought in on the magic. Let's be honest. It's the magic Messi final, right? That's what we want.
That's what it feels like. It's just been so set up.
Yeah, that's it. Now we're going into the musical round. Watch it be a damp squib 0-0 with and France win it with a scuffed goal from a central defender with
anything could happen, man.
Anything could happen. Just like the semi-final where a substitute comes on, has one kick of the ball and literally wins the game.
It'll be like when Mario Götze came on for Germany.
Oh damn!
Yeah, you went there. There we go, gents. I think that is us. That is our World Cup prediction.
Monday.
Should we do Monday as the roundup show? Does that give us enough time? Does that give enough time?
Hang on.
Does that give us enough time to find all the juicy details of all the bad things that we want to talk about?
Do you know what? I think I'm literally gonna walk away now. I'm gonna continue watching my Saturday NFL, which is really screwing with me already. I keep thinking
messing with my head.
And I think I'm gonna just have a sit down, which I really like doing anyway, and I'm just going to have a think about all the terrible, because I'm really good at thinking about terrible things. Actually, that's one of my talents. So I'm just going to have a think and be like, right, what's been terrible about this World Cup?
What's been bad about this World Cup?
Where is this going? What was that, Matty? You okay?
That was a Matty sort of introspective moment. It should have come with like the soundtrack from Steve Wright in the afternoon. There, that's something that Italy Jet won't get the reference to, but Matty definitely got it.
Matty, I'm going to send you a 6-pack.
Yeah, thank you. Like it was a bit solemn, that one, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just happy on the outside. Let's move on. Do you know what? I'm quite gutted about when this World Cup's going to be over, because then I have to go back to watching Chelsea, and that's just inherently terrible.
Yeah, it's more painful than many things.
That is sad. I don't want that in my life right now. I've been quite happy having a nice break from it.
It's been a nice distraction, isn't it?
Not getting stressed, not being like, I don't have to worry about that. It's been so nice. And now it's like, oh God.
Breaking down 90 minutes of angst.
Yeah, it's like,
I needed this though. Milan and West Ham and Italy, man. They've just been pissing me off. So I like this.
This has been a nice distraction for all of us, isn't it?
I agree.
So. And now we come back and we got the grind that comes back to the Premier League.
Literally one game to go, and then it's
League is coming.
Back to getting stressed.
Champions League comes back in February.
Jeez.
So
we'll be there in no time. Boys.
So boys, we got to get ready, man. Premier League, Champions League, Sarah, we got to get ready, man. Let's do it.
Get ready with the next round of shows. But as it is for now, this has been the World Cup prediction show. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've managed to tune in and watch, I hope we haven't embarrassed Dan too much. I'm going to say too much because there's no way we haven't done. Enjoy watching the final, everybody, and we'll be back on Monday with the review show.
See you later.